What's up, guys? Wacko Joker here. I've been at a roadblock, right, in gaming, or what's a record, really. But then I remember, I had the first tree. So yeah, that's what we'll be playing today. Okay, already messing up, but whatever. Press into the start. I just pressed A. Because this game been on my sites for a while since it became free in the store. It's actually pretty nice. Commentary mode, what? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna have it on. You think I commentate? Oh, is it a mouse game or a controller game? Because it was on the systems. Alright, start off at a good start. Not gonna lie, the fox was one of my favorite animals. I think it still is, like,
Are
in
you
the top 10.
awake? I thought I heard you get up.
It's all good, right?
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. You should get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
I don't know, it seems weird, but I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life.
Oh,
I saw a
like double jump.
fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense.
Of course, they have
A lot's
to
happened the
bury
past
us.
couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep anyway, you should tell me. I want to hear.
Alright.
Okay, this is a pretty cool intro. And yes, there was an invisible wall, so I guess it just wants me to continue running straight. No! Please!
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
I don't want to leave it. What? I guess I gotta.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Okay, this game's real nice looking. I like it. It's making me feel comfortable, relaxed.
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too. I felt like I was right behind her the whole time.
Okay, he's not. That would have been creepy. So all these lights are where I gotta go, I guess. I'm really hoping this game records, right? I think I said that to where it does, but you never know.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. But after that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
Oh, there's a tank
I
over there.
didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm
Dang.
sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
I need a screenshot. This screenshot sucks balls. What is that? I didn't even take it, but you know. I don't know either. I'm not sure if I was supposed to go up that way or whatever. Yeah, am I just supposed to gather all these lights and listen to his stories about... No, never mind, can't interact with that toy. Okay, so
The
not
older I
memory.
got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself?
Oh no.
I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to call your own.
And now look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
I'm gonna sit there in New York.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Okay, that wasn't that good. But you know what I mean. Everybody knows this prices are insane. Yo, is this the highest they can get? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna keep the resolution like that though. Alright, so we're just gonna continue gathering these stars. Not sure why. Or do I gotta go that way? Now I'm just being dumb. Nah, no way I'm being dumb. Oh, what the heck is that? Alright, we're just gonna go to that after just getting a few more. Boom. Boom. Oh, never mind. It's right here. Literally just go and loot this interesting spot.
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
Bruh.
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
You are one? I thought you were an artist. Whatever though. I like listening to this. This game actually is pretty peaceful. I'm probably gonna upload the whole game if it's not too long. Because this is probably only 10 minutes in or less. Well, for me, because you guys gotta have it cut out a lot of parts. Probably. It may be highly edited. I do want to be starting like edit like those super pro like, you know, editors that YouTubers hire. I gotta do it MXR or THAF9. Just like that. That
As a
would be
kid,
nice.
did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Oh, both.
Yeah, I think I only did it
Oh,
once.
so this is what
when I was in
happened
the
with the
fourth
first
grade.
one I seen.
You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Oh,
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly.
sure.
For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in,
Okay.
or why an ugly log was
They
my
sound like
favorite
dicks.
toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Bruh.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
Wow. Kids are usually jerks in these shows and games. Am I going the right way that I'm running a circle? Because I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is totally the wrong. Okay, wait. I think this is the right way, guys. I think I gotta go straight ahead. Oh, wait, there's the tree right there. And it's called the last tree, so it might just be the, big tree up ahead. I'm not sure if I'll have to zoom in for you guys though. But you can really I can't point at the screen. But alright, I'll see you guys there probably. Because I'm just gonna be relaxing, listening to his music and running through the grass. 25. Nice. Oh, cutscene. Wait, this is actually beautiful. Wait a minute. How far are my kids if I have to run this far to look for them? Okay, so this is over here. Cause now I'm scared. Cause where are my kids? If it's a snowy area, or did they all die and it's just not showing me that? Cause I will probably restart the game just to see if I can save them. But it also say I'm here to look for them, and the tree's leading me there, so I might as well continue going. What's right here? Memory.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble.
Oh, all the books.
I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable.
Oh.
I guess that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We
So
did it
cool.
all. Put fireworks in mailboxes,
Oh.
hide roadkill in people's garages,
Okay, so you
break
guys are
windows
lame.
of the barber shop in Anchorage.
Real.
My dad was furious,
Yeah.
but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
You just sound like a lame child, not gonna lie. Like a real lame child. I wouldn't even want you right after that. Ugh. Probably not that to that extreme, but you know what I mean.
Working another late night, and my friends were over, saying how bored they were and how they had come all the way
you
out to my
definitely
house
went
for
to
nothing.
jail. Or got
One of
interrogated.
them mentioned how that old, ugly,
Eh,
beyond belief
okay.
truck was still in the garage, and how we should take it for a spin.
Bruh.
I was
go-
only 15, so I kind of fought it for a while. The next thing I knew, we were careening around the mountain path, rocks spitting onto the sides of the cliff, while my dad's cringeworthy bluegrass blared out the speakers.
Yeah, what's that purple light?
I drove while my friends were in the back of that yellow and purple truck, throwing beer bottles and trash at anything remotely interesting. Felt like I was soaring in the air with borrowed wings.
Yeah, he looks like the kid to do that. Look at him.
But all good
What kind of
things
hair
have
is that?
endings. A cop outside of Eagle River pulled us over after he saw us in a bottle rocket into someone's yard. What followed was a long night of talking to disappointed adults and feeling smaller than ever.
Okay, lucky you didn't justify that action, whatever. Alright, what's this? Oh, so there's effects now. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm gonna need these stars for, but they're probably gonna be useful. Or maybe it's a cosmetic shop that I'll find after I get done playing so much. You really never know, huh? Time. Yeah, I was thinking sort of a mix of in between Fee and, Fee and Ori and the Blind Forest. But yeah, this is still good actually. It's still a beautiful game. I think I like the art style of Fee more than Ori. But this one has its own little perks. Whatever. I'm not gonna try to mess with anyone.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to
Oh,
be
you're one
like
of those
him, how I was
kids
gonna
in
be
the Disney
someone
movies.
and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point, but my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes, slowly bowed his head while gripping the steering wheel, and finally looked at me. All he said, like it was a polite request, was, "Make this right." I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after profanity. I found it 30 minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
It's
You
hard to
sound like a
believe, isn't it?
loser. What do you mean,
Surprises me
crazy
too.
teenager?
It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then. I bet my dad thought the same thing over
Oh,
and
look
over.
what I missed.
It's almost like he was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than to me.
Wow, you were just the lamest kid to ever exist, huh? It must have been disappointing to have a kid like you, not gonna lie. Okay, I guess I can't get that one. I'm not sure what these butterflies are really for, though.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was, and I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush, unable to find that thrill in those godforsaken ice fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and
I do
evening
need all
beers.
three. Yay. Like I just
had to climb over. That was my only goal for a long time.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this first try. If I can't, I'm gonna just be sad. Oh! I had to get that gem though. So I guess there's 25 each stage, probably. Right? 25 each area, maybe then? Not 100% sure. But where's my child at?
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape,
Oh.
nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48,
You make
not
it
because
paper,
I hated it
won't
there
you?
in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
Yeah, what's my render distance at?
there's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
Dang.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then
Let's
why
try to
am
see
I
what's happening
awake?
over here.
Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Okay, I don't like the birds in the air. Don't tell me they found another carcass. Oh, it's a transition. Makes way more sense than just being like that for so long. Whoa, this place is beautiful. Let me travel in the woods. Oh, I can actually travel here. Wait a minute. There's probably nothing here. Oh, there's stars up here. Okay, never mind. There's something here. Oh, so it's gonna be a big map. That's annoying. Looks like I'm not collecting all stars, because you really think I'm finna take runs like this 24/7? Yeah, bruh, come on. Just walking up? No, running's the best choice, I guess. Oh, what's that? I do want to find all the memories though, because that just seems fun to know this guy's story. Okay, so you used to be a guitar player? Used to be some kind of band maker? How far are my children though? Like, this is actually getting concerning. There's a lot of pillars I'll have to collect too.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was
Tom Clancy
carving stuff.
novels, really?
He made tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Sounds so depressing. Alright. That just moved? It is moving. What does it want me to do? Look up at the sun? Okay, look up. What? Okay, that was interesting. I don't even know what I fully did there. I want to find all those now. Before I get too close and it'll just look down. It's already too close to look down. Whatever. I'm not sure why I cut my own words though. That did not make any sense. Alright, what you got for me? I forgot your name.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards. What's funny is I think it made those people seem more real. Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that always freaked them out. I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere.
Huh.
It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Yeah, we already figured that out.
I've had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
Oh, I wanted the bushes to spread for me. It's still nice to jump in the bushes though, so whatever. Alright, all those are just stars. I'm not sure if I want to go too far up ahead, because you know, that could progress the story to a part, and I haven't even got all my memories yet. So you know. Bruh! Okay. Oop. Alright, let's go to the one over there before I go straight. See guys there? I'm not sure. Editing is still weird. I guess I should cut it by now. This area looks like a transition part, so maybe it's not, cause that. Let's just go to the closer one with the, you know, pathway and tree in the middle. It's pretty much just begging to be dug by or checked out. Oh wait, what's this? Is that a dead tree? Nope. It all miraculously grew. Oh no, who died? I was joking. What's that tree at? Alright, this is that tree. Alright.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out.
Why do you hate your dad like that?
A year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the
Wow, you were a
lawn
loser
chairs from the
child.
garage. and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house.
Ah,
We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it.
I mean, this still
My
is
dad
like a
had
good
helped me,
redemption story.
but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone. He told me he was there for me, and he joked that if all he had to do was write my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning.
That's sweet.
I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
Yeah, you just sound like an ungrateful child, not gonna lie. You just gotta touch it when it touches the ground. That's pretty cool. Now, how do I get out? No, like, seriously. Music, what are you doing? Stop it. I'm actually lost. I feel like this is like when some kind of creepypasta monster would just come out and scare me. I'm so happy nothing just rushed out from the freaking game. Just on my fox and just killed it right there. Like, you ever seen that game I'm on Observation Duty in the new house? How that one creature just moves towards the camera while spazzing out super bad. No, I'll find a clip of it probably. That's what I expected right now. I'm still like sort of expecting it and I'm just all tensed up right now. 'Cause that is terrifying. This is a peaceful game. I would not play it after that actually. The game would just be put down.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer.
That's pretty cool.
He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in
No
hand, before
trespassing. Say
evening
less.
fell. Sometimes the aurora borealis would cast a
It's a
cold
sign.
green
Wait,
glow
no.
on the mountain
Okay,
sky,
whatever. You can talk, guy.
and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Nah, that's how I feel
Yeah,
with
you're
this
right.
channel. Okay, just keep
That
talking.
house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. Then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
Like I was saying, that's how I feel about this YouTube channel, man. Just grow. I know it takes work and all that, and it takes time. But dang! I just want like to boost up and do subscribers. Even if it's like 100,000 this year, I'll take that. Cause that's still a lot and all that. But just grow. I want to become like an inspiration to people and all that. That'll just be super cool. But I guess you gotta grow to become an inspiration. So it's, of course, I just hit my desk. But yeah, you just gotta grow to become an inspiration, and it all just works around each other. Try me.
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like nothing was wrong. My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel.
Oh,
I can tell you these stories.
Okay, this is
but I
dark.
can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a
I thought he was
grandchild
alive.
that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
So that thing killed my children. And my character's dad is dead. I thought he was alive since they said you'll meet him soon. I guess we're going to his funeral then? Because unless she's starting to assassinate me. But now I gotta throw hands with you since I'm pretty sure you killed my... Oh, I thought you was gonna change. Nah, why are you running? What? This crazy thing. Okay. Say less. Where you at? Still gotta get these coins. No! No! Come on. I'm not losing my money. Really think I'm finna... Bruh. It's called being a fox for a reason. Wait, I'm supposed to chase that murderer. I will, though. Let me just... Bruh! Sorry for that. That's too loud, probably. Okay. Am I not jumping? There we go. There we go. I guess she didn't have a response. I guess she can't really have children that easily, or I can't. Wait, is that thing up ahead? That wolf? Knew I'd find something. I think that's a wolf up ahead. How dare it take out my children? It's not behind me, right? Okay. That definitely is the wolf up ahead. A little speck. Or it's a upside down deer. Or bent over branch with. So, no, never mind. Maybe just a tree, because that thing was shaped like it a bit ago. Yep, it's a tree. I was so wrong about that. Maybe I just need a series that will blow up. Maybe this could be that series that just some reason blows up. I don't know. Also, I need to stop taking like 3 days not uploading, then upload for like a bit, then stop again. It's hard, but not at the same time. Cause a lot of times it's usually my stuff messing up, like my electronics and stuff. That's what the long breaks are for. But like the short, like 2 days ones, yeah, that's just cause I'm trying to think of something to do and I don't know what to record or do. I can't just be silent whenever I don't have an idea of what to record or do. And I know I have like games like The Lost Ruins and stuff that I'm close to finishing. But it's like, if I'm not in the mood to record it, I'm not gonna record it.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Wow, you sound like a loser. I probably gotta show him up now since I said that, yay. Maybe this will be a 2-part series. Hopefully I record it for like an hour. Because I don't want to get bored of this game, and I'm just wanting to finish it after this little cut thing. You know, this is happening and you're still hearing me. Oh wow, this place is beautiful. Now I don't want to end it. How long have I been recording though? Nah. Let's end it here. Let's end it on the cliffhanger. Alright, guys. My name is Racco Joker.
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this.
Of course. Never mind, just talk over my
Sorry
outro.
for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
Okay, we'll continue going since it just wants to talk over me, just, wanting to make an outro. Bruh, I should have stopped it right there, actually. Because I could have just had, Joseph, do you know what my mother is like? And then boom, cut. Nah, I won't do that to y'all. Now I really want to do that to y'all. Alright, after this area, then we'll do it. So after all this starry stuff is gone, we're gonna go back. Dang it, I thought it would end.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home. And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed-out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared?
I don't know. Someone probably was beating on her. The dog.
I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in
Yeah, he
almost
definitely
every
drank a
way.
lot. That's what I thought.
Except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more, I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you.
I like that she's being nice to him. At least she can love him. That's sort of mean.
Life got worse and worse. And at one point, I really didn't think I could survive another day
I don't know
with
which
my
way
soul
it
still
ran.
intact. I had no real friends, let alone neighbors, since we lived in the middle of nowhere.
We did run this way.
I should have talked to my teacher, but I was scared what he would do if he found out. As I waited for the school bus one morning, I walked around until I found something in an abandoned shed. Something I can't put into words.
Would you? Can't put into words, so we won't know what you found, huh?
I summoned courage I didn't know I had, and I broke into my dad's room and found the key to the shed where he had locked my bike. I'll never forget that feeling. The wind rushing by my ears as the sun rose over fields of wheat. I was flying for the first time. I biked as far as my legs could take me until I found a house that felt friendly, and that felt like home. Those strangers helped me in so many ways. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have found my foster family.
Oh wait, she
And
just
if it wasn't
ran?
for my parents, I wouldn't have met you.
Hey, isn't that
You
like
have
sort of
strength,
kidnapping?
Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. we'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
And what's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
Okay, that was sweet. But this is a good time for an outro, you know? Yeah, that was actually real nice. And I actually can't wait to play more of this game. But my name's Wacko Joker. I'm not sure why I say that. My name's Wacko Joker. You can tell by the channel. Why am I complaining about my own name? Alright. I'll see you guys later. Make sure to like and subscribe. All that good stuff and jazz and whatever words for stuff. I'm probably gonna have fun editing this actually. I have some ideas while just listening to these guys talk. And I'm not sure if I'll go through even half of them, but you know, that's just part of fun. I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, not at all at the same time. It matters if you comment. Make sure to comment if you want me to see you, okay? Alright, I'll see you later. Even that's how I sign off my videos. Alright, bye.